right. There is something I'm seeing currently on social media, and the thing is much like it's trending. Anytime they are posting the pictures, the information about what is currently going on in Nigeria, in Plateau State, in Benue State, in many places, I am seeing one name, Nnamdi Kanu. People are writing Nnamdi Kanu said this, Nnamdi Kanu said that, Nnamdi Kanu said this, Nnamdi Kanu said that. Oh, now we understand what Nnamdi Kanu was saying before. Oh, we thought that this man was joking before. Like, I'm seeing comments upon comments. People are now trying to remember what Nnamdi Kanu told them, and so on and so forth. But I want to remind you something. I want you to go and watch the videos of Omotosho when he was reading the charges against Nnamdi Kanu and the sentencing. And Omotosho was directly saying something. And one of the reasons why he was angry sentencing Nnamdi Kanu amidst the things he stated that I call illegal conviction. Omotosho said, Nnamdi Kanu said that the Fulani terrorists are Janjaweed. How can you call people of a tribe in that name, in such name like that? Like, Omotosho was furious. At that point, that court case have not finished. I knew, I decided to just forget about it. The plan is concluded. And this plan is not just only from the Southeastern governors who frame Nnamdi Kanu up, proscribe his IPOP group, and also armed boys. Yes, Southeastern governors, armed boys. A lot of people were armed in the name of let us go and replicate what Nnamdi Kanu is doing. Cause chaos, do something, answer the name. Answer IPOP, answer ESN, answer this name. That was how they carried out that game that overed Nnamdi Kanu in one way. Yes, they started sponsoring people in the name of IPOP. Like, these people are Nnamdi Kanu people, go to Bush. You may not like Hope Uzodinma, but I was in the audience. Hope Uzodinma was saying it clear and clear. These people are not IPOP. We politicians are doing it. Yeah, that is the only thing I see that Hope Uzodinma was able to say and do. But when the media have been paid off and so many people have been paid off, so no matter what you say, no matter what you do again, it is over. Now, a lot of people fail to understand that the reason why Nnamdi Kanu is in Sokoto today is not because of what he did. Calm down. Pay attention to this video. I want to tell you something maybe you've never thought about. Nnamdi Kanu is not in Sokoto because of what he did. If it is because they call him a terrorist, pay attention. What did the army spokesman, is it a spokesman or the chief of army staff? He said that they can't kill the terrorists. They can't just sentence them like that. That they are people, they are prodigal sons, that they will bring them into the society. The question remains, if it is your duty now or your mission to bring these terrorists into the society by de-radicalizing them, according to what they said, what happens to Nnamdi Kanu that you call terrorists? So this is a logic that will give you the result you have been looking for, that Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. That is why expressly he was sent to detention, not in Abuja, sorry, he was sent to imprisonment, but not in Abuja, in Sokoto. The Sokoto is like, that is where terrorist control is taking place, like central command of terrorists. The Nigerian Terrorist Association is being commanded in Sokoto. Houses are in the bush. Light never sees there in this country. So Muribadu said these Boko Haram terrorists are their brothers. But Omotosho made one statement that Nnamdi Kanu, the kind of Nnamdi Kanu, does not deserve to live where human beings are living. Omotosho made that statement when he was judging, that day he was passing sentence. He said Nnamdi Kanu does not deserve to live among the living. I'm trying to wake up your mind to the reality that the anger against this man was because he was standing in the way of people who want to conquer Nigeria. Now, let me ask you a question. Attention. Nnamdi Kanu, imagine he's not in detention. He's free today. If Nnamdi Kanu is free, he's not in detention, what is going on today will not happen to this magnitude. You may not understand what I'm saying. You see, in every generation, in every time, God used to send people, use people to do a specific assignment. Nnamdi Kanu was sent on time. Like, he answered his calling on time. At that moment, he was needed. Unfortunately, Nnamdi Kanu is very much needed up till now. If Nnamdi Kanu is not in detention, the magnitude of what you are seeing will not be like this. You know why? Nnamdi Kanu will always expose you. Like, yes, he have a voice. Thousands of people don't listen to him. If Nnamdi Kanu have a broadcast and I have somewhere I'm going that time, I will pause it because I want to listen to him. You don't understand. Like, he speak live. That microphone was his weapon. He's there in the life imprisonment detention center, a man that they have never seen gun in his hand. You say, they sentence him to death, to life imprisonment. But people who are killing people are their children. I want you to reason and understand that it is because Nnamdi Kanu is not a terrorist. He is just standing in their way. Nnamdi Kanu was just standing on their way. And Tinubu will not release Nnamdi Kanu. You know why? Because Tinubu have a relationship with these people. Yeah, whether you like it or not. They have relationship with these people. Tinubu understand that there is an Islamic conquest in Nigeria now. Jagaban no small. Tinubu no small. Not be Tinubu you go talk say he never know wetin they go on for Nigeria. Tinubu knows what is going on. Like the man na Jagaban. He knows people who are carrying out this conquest. So when you hear what is it called, Sheikh Ahmed Gumi saying Tinubu knows the names, the location of these terrorists and who they are, he was not joking. He was not joking. But you know what? If your home did not kill you, outsiders cannot kill you. The reason why Nnamdi Kanu, if these people succeeded in jailing Nnamdi Kanu, was because the southeastern politicians, many of them came against him. The governors came against him. Someone like Omahe, Wike, Pitamba, Soludo, to mention all of them. There are many. You understand? They will like take this man out. If this man is there, we cannot do anything. If this man is there, his influence will overshadow us. But you know what? Very soon they will regret it. Yeah. Very soon they will regret it. People will regret for not having someone like Nnamdi Kanu present when what will happen will happen. You see the kind of killing you are seeing right now. I'm sorry to tell you this. It is never anybody's wish to see it. But the killing have not started. I'm sorry to tell you this. It will be like a war. You can't walk on the street of Nigeria. You people don't know like the information and security and that is presently being circulated. Now, people in the intelligence circle knows what I'm saying. Yeah. DSS, the army, they can't say they don't know what I'm talking about. Time will come. Maybe some part of the north, you are a Christian, you are walking on the road, they will just kill you. That is the angle we are going in Nigeria now. But guess what? Let me tell you one thing that must happen. Nigeria will divide. Nigeria will not continue like this. That one is a tax that must be done. Yes. Nigeria will not remain like this. And everyone who do not like it, everyone who do not wish for it, at that time, they will start praying for it to happen. Yes. Like you watching me, it sounds so skeptical, like this guy don't know what he's saying, or this division is not a problem. No, you will beg for it. You don't know what is coming. You will beg for it. Just like what the Bible says in the book of Apocalypse, Revelation. It says that when the tribulation will start, people will beg for death. Because if death did not come and take you, if you did not die, the kind of suffering that will be on earth, you will regret it. Like you will pray for death. That is what I'm trying to tell you. What is going to happen in Nigeria? People will beg for Nigeria to separate. And you know what? That time it might take a little bit longer for you to see Nigeria being separated. Look at Shegumi. He was saying that Alex Babia, that he is causing a religious tension, that they should arrest him. Like, that sounds so stupid. It sounds so stupid. Like, you said that the federal government knows the terrorists, their location and everything. But you said someone who is talking is causing tension. Like, what is wrong with you, Shegumi, now? Like, what's wrong with you? Someone who is causing the killing, federal government knows their name and location. But someone who is talking that is causing tension, this was how they started with Nnamdi Kanu issue. That Nnamdi Kanu is talking. Nnamdi Kanu is talking. He is causing violence. He wants to divide Nigeria. Nobody wants to hear you speak the truth. But you know what? It's not going to last forever. Yeah, it's not going to last forever. Whatever you like, do. If you like, cry from now till tomorrow. Nigeria will never remain one. That is the only solution to stopping this. People will be killed in the street and the military will not do anything. Military will guide these Islamic extremists to be killing people in the street very soon. You people don't understand what I'm talking about, but may God keep you alive. This is not what we wish. I'm telling you what is going to happen. Remember that everything happening today, you were told. You were told. Defend yourself, but you must know the solution. The solution does not lie on defending yourself. The solution lies on stopping this system. Yeah, this system needs to be stopped. The ultimate solution is the division of Nigeria. The ultimate solution. We are not saying it because of any other thing. If that happens today, it will enable people to settle and protect themselves. Well, if you are not comfortable in where you are living, you can relocate to another country. Yeah, that is it. This was what was told to the people in Egypt then. They refused. People in Algeria, people in Lebanon, in Turkey, in Iraq, to mention but few. They told them like this, unless you will open your arms and let them conquer you, turn you to slave, kill you, do everything. That is what is going to happen. So, if Nnamdi Kanu is still free up to now, what is going on today will not be of this magnitude, like it won't. I remember then, he was telling Hausa people, Look at, this is subjugation. This is this, this is that. He will tell you history. He will tell you what is happening now. He will tell you what will happen in the future. He will mention people who are involved. Like, we need Nnamdi Kanu now. Nnamdi Kanu is needed now. You people don't understand. Nnamdi Kanu is needed now. But unfortunately, people will not still understand this.
As far as I'm concerned, Nnamdi Kanu did not do anything that will warrant his detention for 5 years. Nnamdi Kanu, there is no evidence to show that he killed anybody. There's no evidence to show that he carried arms.
That's for the court to determine.
And
that is in trial.
But if the courts are keeping somebody for 5 years and they have not been able to try him,
is that illegitimate?
Of course, the court. You can see, hasn't the court decided on this matter when it came to the issue of his bail before the Court of Appeal? He was discharged and acquitted. So as far as I'm concerned, you started with the court. Sheung, I, like most Nigerians, are not persuaded in any manner with what is going in the courts. And I will not also be persuaded, whatever judgment, either way or the other, that comes out from the court. Because there is a deliberate act, and I say so when President Buhari was in office. There are people who have committed heinous crimes in this country. They have murdered people, they have kidnapped people, they have raped women, they have killed children, they have done all sorts of things. There are people aiding and abetting them. There are people who have gone to their domain, talking with them. We are aware of helicopters dropping food, dropping ammunition in the bush, which of course our security had the capacity to track. Sheung, Nnamdi Kanu did not do any of those. But he's in detention. What was the cause? And I told President Buhari, it was because of the ancient hatred you have against the Igbos. I told President Buhari when he was in office, my position had not changed. But why I'm worried, you're looking at me. I told him you had ancient hatred against the Igbos. That was why you kept Nnamdi Kanu there. If he was from another tribe, Nnamdi Kanu will not be there.
Are you dispassionate about this? Or you are speaking because you are of the same extraction?
Good.
Because there are those who oppose, who don't have the same view as you have it tonight about the situation. There are those who ask questions about those who have taken opportunists on the situation in the South is based on the order, the radio broadcasts, the publications, and the statements that are being made online. You know what has happened with the man in Finland that has been prosecuted. As soon as that man was being prosecuted, the sit-at-home order and some of the mayhem being unleashed by opportunists of the agitation of Biafra stopped. Southeast started experiencing under this government some level of peace.
Sheung, what I'm saying, I said it to a sitting president. Whether people agree or not, Sheung, you know those that loves you. You know those who hate you. It's not because I'm Igbo. I would have taken the same position if a Yoruba man or Fulani man was involved. My patriotism has no limitations.
What do you think that government of the day? No, apology. What do you think the government of the day who felt that a region consisting of 5 states is under consistent attack, is in distress and is insecure based on the action and the statement of one person? What do you think they could have done differently?
Is it the matter? President Tinubu did not cause this problem. He inherited it. President Tinubu has no hand in the detention of Nnamdi Kanu. But what is curious is why he has not taken steps to get him out. He has no hand. He didn't take him there.
As a lawyer, you think how easy would that be to establish a non-prosecution on a matter of national security?
What is the national security? These are things that people manufacture to justify their positions.
Nnamdi Kanu is facing one of the highest criminal offenses.
And that is what?
Terrorism charges against him.
Can you define terrorism?
No, that's what for the courts to tell.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. And all the others, all those people that did all the things I aforementioned, none was charged of terrorism. I have explained to you, Nnamdi Kanu has the right to demand peacefully for anything for his people. I am not saying because I'm from there. And that was why I have said it before you. President Tinubu, get him out of this. He has no hand in it. But he's in a position to rectify it. He knew the truth. Why has he not done so? You see, people are talking about some interest group. People are saying, don't release him. It will disbalance this, disbalance that. The truth is that Nnamdi Kanu, as we said that time to President Buhari, go and discuss with Nnamdi Kanu. You don't have to look for him in this manner. This is somebody, look at what is happening today. He did not talk to anybody. If he was outside, they say he has sponsored everybody. Okay. Showore that he's taking this thing on his own now, based on his struggles. He's not an Igbo. You were not able to tell Showore this because he's not Igbo. If it was that one year, you say, hey, he has come. So we should forget about all these mundane issues and considerations. What is bad is bad. What is not good must be condemned no matter who is involved. President Tinubu, yes, we agree there are some people in the Southeast who do not want Nnamdi Kanu out.
Really? There are people like that?
I can say it authoritatively.
Who are those?
There are some top businessmen who are involved in businesses in Abuja, oil and all that. There are some top politicians who are of the view, and which is correct, that if Nnamdi Kanu comes today, there are people whose political career will come to an end permanently without him saying a word. Nnamdi Kanu has been loved by the people. It's like when they were chasing Fubara. You heard me and say so here. I told President Tinubu, if the issue about 2027, the person to do business with is Fubara. Are you seeing what is happening there now? They have loved him, they have loved him. Organic support. Nnamdi Kanu need not talk to anybody. That was why I'm sure that is the pressure that the president is having. But the president is number one. He is the president of Nigeria. And he's the only person that can say, stop, it will stop. You don't have to take everything that everybody puts to you, Ukulan and Sinka. When the issue started with this insecurity in the Southeast, they raided the prison. We came out to say, no, this was not our deeds. Those people were imported. Security came back to realize it. But what happened next? Because they had been exposed, they decided to recruit archers, non-educated people that are not skilled. Locals started training them.
Are you an IPOB apologist?
No. Look.
I don't expect you to. Are you a believer?
No. I don't expect you to come to that question because you know that I believe in Nigeria.
But I'm asking you, you might have your. You might have
no.
You might have an apology for the struggle of Biafra and what IPOB stands for.
I am an open book. You'll always know where I am.
You know the history of IPOB.
I believe.
You know the history of IPOB.
What is this?
There are those who say legitimately it started off as a peaceful intentions or right about the agitation of the Igbo.
What brought about IPOB?
But what happened?
No, what brought about IPOB? You have a region that has been marginalized. They've been crying for marginalization. It wasn't during the time of President Buhari. President Tinubu has tried to do one or two things, put some infrastructure, move some money there. You say you don't want them. You say you don't like me. You say you don't want me. Okay, allow me to go home. You say I will not go. One must give way. It's either you bring me at the center or you let me go. We should stop pretending in this country. That is what we are talking about. The people are saying they are marginalized.
What is marginalization? Can you mention one thing that...
Let's look at your dictionary.
No.
You know.
In practical terms.
I'm coming. Yeah. There are no federal presence in the Southeast. The little we're having now is under Tinubu. Cease. None. No good roads, no infrastructure. You borrowed money. President Buhari borrowed money to build rails up to Mali, another country. None across the Southeast. But we are paying the loan back. We are part and parcel of repaying the loan. And you say it is justice. They have the right to protest. You can't beat and flog a child. You still stop the child from crying.
What would have been
the child must cry?
What would have been the best way to handle that situation?
The best way is for President Tinubu to sit down, look at the whole thing, find a way to balance these things, bring in Nnamdi Kanu out, go and do business with Nnamdi Kanu. Nobody else can do that apart from the president. If you subdue this one, expect it again and again and again. You cannot run away from it. Nnamdi Kanu committed no crime. Nnamdi Kanu did nothing. He did not kill anybody. He did not move arms.
It's not for you to decide. The matter is in court.
The truth is naked. I don't need to. The truth is naked.
It is not for you. As a lawyer, you are a servant before the temple of justice. And you know what it means when a matter is before the court. You cannot say Nnamdi Kanu did nothing when the court is still assessing and trying the matter. No, you are wrong. You are wrong. You're wrong on that note. You are wrong, sir. No, sir. You are wrong on the note to say. It's a matter of law.
It will get to this country.
Yes, sir.
When people will stop listening to what you are talking about, Let me tell you an experience I had in 1992. I was in NIPS. Part of the programs in NIPS is you have local tours, African tours, and outside tours. My group went to Kano, Imo, then Cameroon, then Brazil. Was it Brazil? Brazil, yes. When we got to Cameroon, the chief of army staff, General Kuman, was given instruction by this Bobia on certain things. Commander-in-Chief, he said, Mr. President, this order is illegal. I will not obey it. In Cameroon. And I'm ready to take the consequences. That thing was boiling before we left for our foreign tours. It will get to a point in this country, unless we redress judiciary, we redress what we are doing to Nigerian people will start taking the laws.
Just for a moment, sir. The reason why I said you're wrong, sir, and you are a very senior lawyer, you know that when a matter is yet to be decided before the court, you do not take it out of the mouth of justice. Allow the court to have decided the matter. And that's why I said this is not a court of law.
The court has decided the issue of Nnamdi Kanu.
Just a moment.
The court has decided.
The court has not freed Nnamdi Kanu.
The court has freed Nnamdi Kanu. The court of appeal.
Just a moment, sir. The court has not decided on the trial of Nnamdi Kanu. It's still in process. The man is still under detention, and the matter is before the court. And I'm saying, as a lawyer, you know that it is not right. It's sub judice for you to now determine for the court on television what the court is still trying at the moment.
Let me tell you. You can do what you like. You can say what you like. I have the right to say I don't believe in what you are doing. It is my inalienable right. You can even sentence me. It is my right. When I see that everything has been compromised in this country, when nobody can get justice, is it in election matters? And that's why there's no development. People are no longer having confidence in what should have given them the hope that tomorrow will be better. Nnamdi Kanu's case is a case that President Tinubu must address. All these things that are happening today, they're not necessary.
How do you think he will address it? Is it a political or judicial manner in which he will address it? How?
You see, even from the time President Buhari was here, leaders of thoughts in Igbo land met him. He dismissed it, that it is in court. Governors, 5 governors, led by Hope Uzodimma, whom they are accusing now, erroneously. They don't know the job these people are making to get this man out. But you see, people write nonsense in the media.
So Hope Uzodimma is at the forefront of fighting for Nnamdi Kanu.
Hope Uzodimma, Oti, these are the 2 people I know very well.
Abaribe?
I'm talking of governors.
Okay.
So, but there are people, just like the job Hope is doing in you, people will come and write nonsense. Imo now is Dubai. The people will go to internet, those who have not come home for more than 5 years, they will read down that right. They don't know the effort these people are making. They say they have told people not to release him. They told me not to. Where are your facts? My intel has told me about the governors, and I have told you about politicians and businessmen who are afraid of Nnamdi Kanu's release. Let the president. I told you, Shehu, in this station, if we have decided not to release Nnamdi Kanu, bring his body to Ego Square. Let us use him for barbecue. Let his enemies come and chop from the meat so that we can close this matter permanently.
If you were President Tinubu and you decide to release Nnamdi, how would you go about it?
I will call the Igbo leaders, call the governors, take Nnamdi Kanu, file a knowledge protocol, hand Nnamdi Kanu to them. Let him do another nonsense when he comes out. I'll call the leaders in Igbo land, call all of them. Nnamdi Kanu did not do anything to deserve all this.
Can the leaders in Igbo land actually curtail any excesses that come from the actions of Nnamdi Kanu? Can they control him?
Did Nnamdi Kanu fall from the sky? Did he fall from the sky?
Does he have people that he listens to?
Even a madman. You can see violent madmen and women. You know they fall in love. You see madmen, you don't hear them. But when they are falling in love, when they see that they are lovers, they will change. They become ice water. They didn't fall from the sky. So every madman has somebody that will talk to him and he will listen.
There are people Nnamdi Kanu listens to.
Call leaders. File a knowledge. Call leaders in Igbo land. Call leaders of thoughts. Bring them to the villa. Take your son. We are giving him to you. Release him. All these things happen. If not for the good governors we have in the southeast, nothing will work there. We have the best governors in the region now. I am saying it without hesitation. They are working from Hope to OT to Mba and all that. If not, they have frustrated the economy of the place. In a year, we lost almost 7 trillion naira. But they are doing their best to put infrastructure, to empower people, and to do all those things, health, education. We are people that work hard. People should stop hating us. So, the Igbo man is the easiest person to deal with if you have his code.
And what is the code of the Igbo man?
It's not for the public. You have to buy it.
Trade and commerce. It's interesting, and if you look at the conversation I had with Governor Soludo yesterday, and he said something that the Igbo man needs to be more accommodating. That if you are an itinerant person, you cannot be seen in a certain light. But
even he was saying they are not accommodating.
No,
Okay.
He was talking about how to resolving this matter, and he said his mind. But in a national security prism, how do you explain it to those who are, because justice, they say, justice is not only to be served on the victim, justice to the public, justice to the person who has been prosecuted. So in that sense, there are those who have been on the receiving side of the actions. And if you look at Simon Ekpa, just a moment, let me land on the thought. There are people who have been maimed and killed
By
in the name.
Nnamdi Kanu.
No, so that's the question I'm asking.
That is the trajectory
Just a moment,
his haters are pushing
there are
forward.
those who ask questions that the intent may be good, but there are opportunities who have taken advantage of it. Take, for example, someone who went to Owerri to visit a former political advisor to Ahmed Gulak, and it was named on his way to the airport. And you look at someone like Simon Ekpa, and those who said in the manner in which he was prosecuted in Finland has brought some peace in the Southeast region. So from the political point of view, there is what you have said, but the security point of view, how do you deal with it?
Nnamdi Kanu has spoken about Simon Ekpa. Most of the things he did was not on his instructions. He didn't hide it, even in court. You see, when you have situations like this, you have different groups, imagine, for their own interest. I had not heard, and I did not hear from any Igbo man of substance that supported Simon Ekpa. Nnamdi Kanu has said in court, open court, get me out of here. All this nonsense going on in Igbo land, in the southeastern state, will stop. He didn't press anybody. He's not somebody that will chicken out or be lenient with his presentations. He's straight. When he wants to shoot, he will shoot.
He says that this is an animal kingdom. This is not a nation.
No. It's part of
some of the things that he has said.
You see, there are many people that have, I don't want to start calling names. There are people in this country who say they don't believe in Nigeria. Most of them have found themselves in cabinet. There are many people who have said all sorts of things against Nigeria. It's those of us who believe in this country till tomorrow. Even when ACPOP was hot, I was on television, I said that I am for Nigeria.
The question
a Nigeria that be fair to all.
So